Hello there. Good morning. This is Bernade Flournoy. Just turned 10:06. Let me welcome you into the studio. Let me show you what we're painting today. Super fast, super easy, and it's fun. Okay? It's an ornament. It's a 6-inch ornament. Let me slip these glasses on. 6-inch, quarter-inch thick wooden MDF ornament. An easy paintable surface that you could paint on the front and the back. I'm going to show you a couple quick examples and then I'll show you what we're going to do today. You can just paint it with one color, find some cute ribbon to go with that. I think I'm going to pull this microphone closer. Trying to get that camera set up this morning in a better way. I hope the lighting is good. I think this is pretty good. Let me see about a slightly different view. Okay, that zooms us in a little bit more. I love doing this stuff. And I'm glad I'm not afraid to go live anymore. You know, for those people that are out there that have something that you want to share with the world, I want to paint with people. I want to paint for people. So don't be afraid to hit that live button. Okay. So this is a hot pink. This is acrylic craft paint. And, you know, I'll put a color or two, I think, on the website by Monday. So it'll be ready for Cyber Monday. So that's one. Let's see. This is another idea where it's just like a snowman scene. And you can create, you know, a snowman or snow woman, snow person for, you know, each person in your family. Just a little tiny quick painting. And on this back side, it's just a solid color with some of that glitter paint that I absolutely love. Let me make sure you saw that there was a little bit of that glitter paint over here as well. So that's one ornament, and that's inside of my little bundle box, my holiday 6-inch bundle box. It's $35, and this is what comes in it. Let me move this over here. So it'll be that 6-inch ornament as well as Joy and the snowflake that we worked on last week. So these three, I need to turn it on the back, right? So these three ornaments will be in that box along with, let me pull this right here. Now I have my little scannable QR code there so that you can get on my mailing list for other upcoming offers and special bonuses and downloads. Okay, so this is how it comes. It comes in a little box with a little bow. I've got them in the background back there. Okay, so they're ready to rock and roll. Let me see if I can. It's just a little bowl. I may change the color. You know what? I think I might leave a section. If you got a color that you want me to make it, that's fine. I've got a few colors. So I just happen to have that light blue. So it comes with the tissue. Right now, this is white tissue, you know, trying something new. Has a little insert for color mixing. Yours may be slightly different, but for right now, this is what's in there. And I have those couple of examples there. And this is your cute little wooden cutes ready to go, as well as two brushes. Both of them are 1/4-inch flat. Oh, let me make sure I'm showing. You've got your primary colors, red, yellow, blue, plus black to lighten, black to darken, and white to lighten. And then you got the pink, which also doubles as a good mixing agent for making purples. So there's some madness. No, there's a method. Yeah, there's a method behind this here. And then, of course, you got your gold accent and your clear glitter accent. Okay, because that's what I've been talking about. I'm addicted to this stuff. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. But I love me that clear glitter. So this is what's in your box. You've got a little napkin, little plate. This is another little easy mixing. This is my general mixing painting guide to, you know, the ratios and whatnot. And then you've got your little ornament, your apron, and your green wax paper. You see me working on wax paper all the time, so I thought I would include that in there. So we will have that on the website And hopefully soon it will be on Amazon. But this weekend, I'm going to make sure I get that loaded up for us here on thepaintedpose.com. So we are painting today. I'm just loading this back in here just so you can see. Now, on Amazon, it will come as it is and as it's listed. There will be no surprises, bonuses, or anything in there. You can just, like I said, get on the list, and whatever downloads that are seasonal. I think I'm going to kind of keep it seasonal. Every now and again, I might throw something extra in there for you. But that is the 6-inch. Okay. That is what we have going on. And you can paint it as suggested or do your own thing. Go to the craft aisle. Get your own paint. Those paints that I put in there, that's just a starter set. Okay, so let me move this over here. I also have, and I will get this on the website, this cute little Santa. And it has a stand. Let me show you at the bottom. It's like a little puzzle piece back down here. This is a 12-inch. This one will be $30. Okay, this will be $30 on the website. And there will be a little bonus in there for you. And then I'm going to call them Mommy and Me. We know everybody's situation is different. So I'm going to have a large snowflake. Let me set this off to the side. Large snowflake and a small snowflake combination in there. All right. So that one is also going to be, what was that one? That was, yeah, this one is going to be 25. Okay. So I think I've got, what did I say? 30, and then this one is 25. I will also have, now, you know, I painted the tree last week or so, 2 weeks ago, and I put that glitterific on there. And then this is one with a little bit more detail. I didn't have it with me because it was at school. So I have just a little bit of glitterific right here at the very tippity top. So this is just a general all-purpose pine tree. Of course, it could be treated for Christmas. So let me show you ones that are a little bit larger, and I will make a bundle of that. So this tree is a little bit different, but I have a couple of those. So I may put that on the side. And this is, once again, that 1/4-inch MDF wooden cute surface. So this is what's going on. I will bundle that up with one of the smaller trees. Now, this is a slightly different tree. Matter of fact, it's this tree, but larger. So I will make a Mommy and Me bundle with that. And I only have a few of these on hand. So some of those may have to come in as pre-order. If you are ordering and you need a quantity, let me know. Those will be ready to ship out the first week of December. What's today? Today is Saturday. So the first week of December technically is, I think, Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to say, what is that? December 5th? How about that? We'll just say these will ship on December 5th. Now, I have this in red, and I think I'm going to include that on the site as well. And all of these will include, you know, the waxed paper, a little plate, little apron, napkin, and a brush to get it done. So these are just a couple little. Now let's get on down to the ornament painting, right? That's what you came for. All right, so these are super cute, super easy to do, and I am going to make sure that they're there for you. So it could be Christmas time. For those of you that are saying, oh, this is too late for this Christmas, paint it this Christmas with your family, and then save it to have for next Christmas. Okay, so enjoy the season. I'm going to put this right back up over here. And I'm going to get these out of the way. I only have a couple of these. I don't know exactly how many, but I will put that on the site. I absolutely loved this joy. All right. So I have a few of those, and I have a few of the pink ornament, and I can also send a little bit of that tulle with it because that's just tied on it with a pipe cleaner, y'all. Nothing fancy. But you can paint this any color. But if you'd like it like this, I will put it on the site. Always know that you can reach me in my direct messages. Okay. Always know that. Now, let's begin. I've got my water. I've got my napkin. Got my brush. Now, this one is getting a little warm. Now, this is like a one and done brush, but it'll last a couple of paintings or last, maybe for a larger size. And here are my paints. What color should we paint today? I did a pink. I did a purple previously. Let's see. I don't know. How about red? We'll just go ahead with red. We'll go with that. Let me make sure I am in the right spot. And I will put the music back on as I get my paint ready. Thank you for joining again. Let me go back up over here, turn the music back on. All right. Just so I don't have to compete with the music for technical difficulties, I'm going to slide these examples out of the way. And you know what? I don't believe I shared this out. So let me turn the music back on and I'll share this out. Ooh-wee. I forgot that furnace kicked on and that throws that Wi-Fi off. Here we go. Now, live on YouTube. And let me post. So that's one, and it's going so slowly. I'm not going to stop and go turn it off, but it is what it's being right now. All right, so I shared it with the Painted Pose site. And let's make sure I think it's live. Yeah, it is live here. YouTube channel. Subscribe. Okay, see, I shouldn't be even typing live. There we go. So let me hit enter. And now I'm going to share this to the group. I forget to share. All right. So I'm going to share it to my story. share. Make sure it's the right group too. All right, posting. Oh, all the technical. Wish someone else could do that particular part of it. But it's not hard. It just takes an extra moment. And you know, many hands make light work. All right, so that's shared over there. And am I going to share it? I think I'm going to share it to my own personal page too. And you'll see how fast it is to paint. Drying time is the main thing. I've got my hair dryer ready. All right, what am I doing? Am I sharing it? I am. Share now. Share it to my story. And that's everything. All right, so that took another 3-4 minutes. We could have had a layer of paint on here. So let me go ahead and turn these other channels off because we are now ready to get on down. Okay, so hopefully the furnace will not kick back on again for our live broadcast. All right, so we are live there, and now let's rock and roll. So this brush is a nice size for this particular surface. You may want to invest in a set that's a little bit larger, that have maybe a couple more sizes. This is like a 3/4 inch width. This is 1/4. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is about a 3/4 inch width, flat. So you might want to make sure you have one that can push that paint around real fast, especially if you're doing more than one of these. But since it's just us today, this will work fine. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm just going to just stir it around just a little bit. Let me turn the music off. Let me turn it way down. All right, so it's still going, but we seem to compete the mic and the actual music. So I am just simply kind of mixing it just a little bit. I don't want to dip too far down in there because you want to stay in control. So I'm wiping some of this off in here just so you can see. I'm going to paint the whole thing red. I'm going to start right here at the top. Let me make sure, yep, you can see okay, we're good. I think we're ready to rock and roll. And I'm just kind of dabbing it on because I don't want a lot of the paint to be along the edge. Let me make sure this is right here. So I am kind of making sure I keep it on the surface. Now see, I need to raise it up one more notch so I don't keep hitting. I'm going to angle you down right here. Well, as best as I can, y'all. Let me see if I can twist, 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 twist. Okay, there we go. Now. Okay, there we are. I'm going to dip in just a little bit. You want to try to keep your paint on like the bottom third as much as possible because it's going to creep up there anyway. And the longer that paint sits near this ferrule, that's the crimped part of the metal here holding those bristles in there. The easier it is for it to dry and start to spread those bristles out. So I just dip and I swipe. And I'm trying to pay especially good attention near the edge because I don't want to swipe off my paint onto the edge. And then that's a big old glob of wetness. That's a hot mess ready to happen. So I've got plenty of paint in this last dip, and I'm painting out towards the edge just to stain that surface. And it dries pretty quickly because it's soaking in. All right, so now I'm just going to go back and smooth it out. I don't have a lot of paint on the brush. And this smoothing, like I explained when we were painting the snowflake, kind of acts like a second coat. I'm going to say a coat and a half, because we're not adding any extra paint. We're just taking what's there and smoothing it out. Let me make sure that edge is covered pretty good over there. So yes, 2 coats is what I recommend. 2 thin coats. Now we've been using this set, for the last few paintings. A little bit of paint goes a very long way on these little wooden crafts. So I am going to go ahead and clean my brush out. And this is just simply how I do it. So I don't have a lot of water in here. And usually I try to keep my water nice and clean. And whatever paper towel I use to absorb the extras. Because sometimes you're at a paint party or you're out painting somewhere, and well, I try to make sure that the clean water is accessible, but you may not have water if you're painting at the park. You might want to conserve. So I dip and I swipe. Blocked, right? Swipe, swish, swish. So now I can totally get in here and not really stain the water. So this is a lesson on how to paint an ornament and how to, this is wet. I'm going to turn the music up and I'm going to do the blow dry right fast. And then I'm just going to put a little clear on the clear coat. I'm saying clear coat. Clear glitter acrylic paint along the top part here. And then that's it. All right, it is dry to the touch. It's still a little bit cool, so that lets me know it's still a little damp, but it's dry enough now for us to apply our Craft Smart crystal. Let me see if you can see some of those cute little iridescent crystals in there to the surface. If you wanted to apply red, or if you know what? Let's go ahead and apply it to the whole surface. How about that? Like I said, a little bit goes a very, very long way. And you know what? I've got some right here so that you could see how far this actually goes. So this, we've kind of dipped in here before. I'm just going to use what we have up in here. Scraping out the lid. And I'm just trying to keep it on that lower third. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and spread it on the whole entire ornament. So I'm dipping in there. And what was in that lid is kind of clumping together a little bit. So you want to just kind of keep this thin. Now, this was not the plan or the intention. So this is going over just a wee bit. And for those folks that are on the, oh, good gracious, honey, I'm trying to, oh, honey, let me just stop. Station identification. Let me get this. Let me get this paint off my camera, y'all, because the show stops. Baby, Okay, once this show stops, we go back to real life, okay? So I am so glad for the replay viewers. This is Bernade Flournoy. And for those of you that are popping on now, I am an art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor, art kit maker on the weekend, right? So I love providing positive painting experiences for you and your guests. So pop over to my website and get on our list. Let me know how I can help you. It's still not too late to schedule a couple of holiday parties, but don't wait too much longer now. Get on over there and book your spot. So there's still some in here. Like I said, I did not intend to do the whole surface. I just, went with it. I'm going to turn the music back up. I don't know where it is. I guess I turned it all the way down. And I'm going to put the hair dryer. Because right now it is shiny because it's wet, not shiny because of the final actual dried surface. So let me hit that with a hair dryer. Now I'm going to just turn that off. This is almost dry. It's dry to the touch. Now, if you're at a paint party or an art event, I would make sure that you put it in the bottom of a bag or a box or something just to carry it like this so it doesn't get on anything else, a bag by itself. So you see that there's some little glimmery things there. Now, if this is too bland for you, you can, of course, write a word on their piece, joy, love, or, put little other designs on there, polka dots or whatnot. So I'm just going to show you, like I said, what I've previously done. I showed this a little bit earlier. And this is just a solid purple with, I think this was 2 coats of that glitter paint on the top. And this is just like a bright pink that you can go to Michael's. Where did I think I may have gotten this from Walmart to get some of their apple barrel. I don't know if this is Craftsmart. I use them both. I use the plaid apple barrel craft acrylic paints, and I use the Michaels brand Craftsmart craft acrylic paints. And then, like I said, I'm totally in love with that crystal glitter acrylic paint. Crystal glitter acrylic paint. Here we go again. Crystal Craftsmart glitter acrylic paint. Now, this is not, I'm not being endorsed yet with Michaels, but we're going to work on a few things. I am going to go ahead and put a second coat up here. So let me turn that music back on. Well, it doesn't have to be on, but I'm going to put a second coat, and you may want to use some of that glitterific. You know what? I may want to use some of that glitterific. This right here, I think I'm going to use a little bit of that. Since we're up in here anyway, and we're a little bit over. It's 35 minutes into the broadcast, but we're going to cut that down to get it back closer to 30. So this is by Folk Art. This is by Plaid. It's another plaid. Let me see if you can see that here. I don't know what we're seeing here, but this is by Plaid. Folk Art, you should be able to find this at Michael's. I think sometimes you might be able to find it at Walmart. I'm not sure, but this is thick. This is thick, Von thick stuff. It's thick like peanut butter. I don't know why they make it so thick, but I like to thin it with the Craftsmart. So I am trying to get this part open right here. And I'm just going to show you, it just takes just a little, just a little, just a little dab right here. So I'm going to put that right there. And just so you can see real nice, I'm just putting this along the top. And they have some small chunks and large chunks of that iridescent in there. I would probably like to maybe do another coat on there. So I'm not gonna wait for that to dry. You get the idea. I love using these materials. They're so easy and they turn out so nice. I'm gonna close this up. This is just a 3 milliliter. You know, what is that? Now don't have me do my math now. It's less, it's about maybe a quarter of an ounce, somewhere like that. Let me move this camera up, and we are done for today. We are done for today. You can paint these any color. So much fun. You saw the materials that I used. I'm going to recap here. You could do this any color, and this is just a little wooden cute. You could paint both sides of those. Today, just decided to do red. And of course, we can accent this maybe with like a little Santa belt or something like that, and write the word joy. You can customize it any way that you like. We finished it off with a little bit of folk art, glitterific by Plaid. We coated the whole surface with crystal glitter acrylic paint by Craftsmart, Michael's brand. So I put this in here as accent. Go get you some more. This is just a starter set. And remember, we have the boxes, the little holiday boxes. I'm trying not to get this paint on everything over here, so I'm going to set this off to the side. We've got these holiday boxes going out, and inside you get the little mixing chart. I like to put the color wheel in there. That color wheel just helps you think about maybe an accent color. So we did red. I could maybe do green polka dots on there. And so this is what you get in there. This box is $35. I'm going to put it on my website now, and it should be on Amazon. Hopefully, I was hoping this past week, but hopefully this week it will be on there. So included is all the paints that you need, 2 of those 1/4 inch flat brushes, that glitter, clear glitter paint, and a little bit of gold accent paint. Of course, the primaries, red, yellow, blue. And then we've got our neutrals, black and white. And then that magenta is a nice pink. It's not as bright as the one that I showed you. That other one, I think, was like a neon, but it makes a really nice purple. So you've got a plate, napkin. This is just my general easy start mixing guide. Okay. So this is inserted in there for you. And of course, we want the reviews, whether or not you get it on Amazon, Google, on my website, we want the reviews. So we're just throwing a little disposable apron, and then that wax paper that you see me use all the time now. It just helps keep the surface clean and the water from, running every which direction. So I'm going to slip this off to the side. Let me slip this back in here. I'm trying not to get paint on this because this is still for sale. So if there's something that you're thinking about and you don't see it on the website, because I only have a few things on there. And once again, these are stacked up back in the back, ready to rock and roll. But I just have to put it on my website. So these are ready to go. Let me remove the paint cam, and we're back live. So it has just a little bow on top. This will be wrapped up neat, ready to go, and I will show you. This is how it will come in Amazon, but I will definitely wrap it in a mailer if you order it from my site. So peace to you, beautiful people. Thank you for joining. I'm going to come up with a few more bundles. If there's something that you don't see, let me know. how you would like to serve you and your guests for a painting good time, right? This is Bernate Flournoy. We have been on the air for a little bit. I'm going to cut off a little bit at the beginning. Art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, and on the weekends, what am I going to say? I'm Coach Bernie. Miss Bernie, art teacher Bernie. So I am the art coach for newbie painters or new again. So yeah, we've got a couple of offers coming up. I'm going to start a membership coming up soon. So you'll be watching out for that. If you're on my email list, I will be sending out information hopefully by Tuesday, maybe before. So Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday is coming up. And I don't know, I might pick a color and just name my day of the week. They call Black Friday to keep all of the retail merchants in business. But, any day is a profitable day. All right. So peace to you. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm going to sign off now. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. The Painted Pose. I didn't put on my shirt. Oh, I don't have on my branded shirt today. Uh-oh, something. Things happen. So let me go ahead and tune in the music, and we're signing off. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. It was quiet and peaceful over here.